Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Reassembly. Welcome back to Planthrix, and our glorious escape from the enemy legions in the centre of the galaxy, which we are simply not prepared for. It's dawned on me that at the moment I simply can't create I am losing out on quite a lot of credits when I die and I lose my resource, which has currently happened a few too many times. We may die here, in fact. Nope, I think we've got the core going now. Just that we were still repairing from a fight a second ago. There we go. So essentially, I may look into making a very, very small station we can simply produce when I feel that we're in a bad position. Like right now, there's a good chance I'm going to die. And I died. Because I rushed into this, I wasn't prepared to fight, and I absolutely got gutted. Why is that station kind of flying away? So what I could have done there is simply produced a couple of small stations as a bit of a, oh no, I'm going to die thing, and got some credits out of it at least before I actually So there you go, this strut here will be copied and pasted and mirrored. So now this is now attached to this, which means if this section gets blown off, this section will still be here. And that's only to start off with, so that's what we need to do, because we keep on losing it because of this stupid reasoning. And it's stupid. Oh, bugger. Ah! Undo. Thank you for having an undo button. Game, I love you for that. I really do. So, we actually have quite a bit of we have quite some P left now. What do you want to do? We could start adding regular weapons to this ship. I mean, nothing. So it'll only fire when I have to, which will be at long range at things like that. So die, and I missed because it moved. Fine, you die instead of an shielded thing. They do a fair bit of damage. I don't know. There's no weapon in this race I really like that much. I just love the lasers because of how it looks. That's simple. That's simple reasoning with my love of the lasers. It's not effectiveness or anything. It's just the fact that it looks freaking cool. Oh, this looks like a nice place to own. We could plant our own little satellite, start making some more of those little thingy bobs, super plants. Wow, actually quite a bit of damage. Yeah, okay, so 2 volleys of that actually just ripped apart that ship, which is a 1000p ship. I'm gonna ram into that answer, yep. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Lane 3. We could put down a couple of Legion feeders, which would give us some credits, or we could save it for an infested. Which are actually arguably worse, but still. Or we could... Where is it? Hello, seed planter. It's been a long time. And where is our tractor? Farmer is that I don't know how. Oh, really? That looks like it fits perfectly. I think it does if you took away that. So the problem with this farmer is that I don't know how they use the seed weapon. I don't know how the AI decides we should seed or we should not seed. So I don't really know how this is going to work out. There as well, there as well. Wait, we can attach thrusters to the crop seed. Can you see a problem with that? Wait, that can grow plants. Fine if it's a farmer. What kind of weapons do we want? Do we want this to even have weapons? Does it need weapons, really? I guess a couple of miniguns wouldn't hurt, you know? I mean, bit of self-defense. And the blight bases aren't going to make blight bases because that would be ridiculous, and the whole area would be completely covered in them in seconds, which would be kind of cool. It must be admitted because they're very cheap. There we go. Then farm up. We're having a bit of a farming day today, so today we're going to just take over this little area and start producing our own stuff. Excuse me, Legion Feeders, do you have some resources for me? Thank you. As I get going, these things are going to become very odd. It seems like they don't start spawning things until they're fully made, because that's what was happening. Yeah, because that one's just now started making them, and they're probably going to make loads in like really short succession. In fact, they are. Blightlings, defend your mothers. Satellite, defend your mothers. I just realised, if that gets too close to one of the satellites will actually feed it, and so the whole area will become completely blightlinged. We could make sure that the blight base has... Where are you? My lovely thing I'm looking for. It begins with T. Tractors! Because tractors increase the range, they'll grab P, including from other ships. Which means if I do this... Then I ever make one of those next to one of these, it should be able to drain from the satellite. Which isn't really that much of a big deal when you think about it, because these are definitely producing far more than the satellite is. But still, you get the idea. And 3. Blight base, you are making blightlings. Once more. There are quite a few Blightlings now. Okay, I think this area is pretty much ours. What we'd really need though is a have I actually grown? Oh, for Christ's sake! Forgot that those little things there had a bloody I forgot that the struts could produce off could grow plants. Ignore the audio glitch there. The overwhelming consensus of the commenters is to keep those in, so I'm not even going to change settings. Ow. Aha! See, that would have lost our entire side, but the struts kept it live this time. Eat missiles, you swine. darn quick, don't they? Excuse me, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna say it to him, gather resource at this stage. Just give me some credit so I can go on my merry way. Okay. Wow, look how many of those there are. Once they're all actually making their ship, that's going to be insane. What else are many blight bases here? To make a unnamed spaceship, which I'm sure I'll name soon. Ah, quickly sell it before you die. There we go. Ha ha ha. Still not enough credits, but close. Very close now. Excuse me. I'm going to core you out of lasers. I'm actually starting to think, why not just go pure lasers then? Just screw. Oh no 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 no! Oh, you stupid enemies. Well, at least I get some of my resource back. I mean, technically, that's the best for getting credits. Oh, I just realised we're infested. I was wondering where all the seeds were coming from. Me, apparently. Oh, they killed the blight base. Meanies. I wonder how that area's doing. It looks like it's completely saturated now. The area we were in. we already kind of agreed on before, but just to reconfirm my previous suspicions, lasers are indeed good. Oh, we're being gutted by that thing, though. My missiles never hit the target. That's the problem. These missiles are brilliant, but hitting the target is just never happening. Okay, so Sir and Threats, I will see you all next time. This is the end of the episode. Not been the most exciting of adventures, but next time we're going to be try-harding and actually making a ship that works. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff really helps out me, helps out the channel, and of course shows that Reassembly is a series you are interested in. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Do have a lovely day, week, month, and of course year.